Hello everyone. Yesterday we were working on the site selection project and for the battery energy storage system. And due to some technical glitch, the screen was frozen and you were not able to see anything, and the recording was also not good because the screen was frozen and the QGIS was not working properly. So I thought let's record again for that. Let me share my screen. I developed this document to better understand site selection using QGIS. Earlier, we were working on the battery energy storage system project, but I thought let's take a broad aspects of site selection. So, what is the object of a site selection project? Is to decision making in site selection for any project like renewable energy, battery storage, or a building, school, hospitals, everything, so that multi-criteria evaluation can be done, and the site is perfect for everyone, every project. Now data requirement is project boundary for the battery energy storage system, obviously, and the infrastructure, road, grid, environmental data like flood, slopes, land use, and that digital elevation model, DEM data, and the point of interest. Now data sources are can be vary for every project. Let's go to decision making impact. How it can be decision making impact for infrastructure planning: best location, minimize construction cost and risk reduction, sustainability, policy supports. All these information should be easily accessible. Now, yesterday we were working on the location called Artenay, right? This France area of Artenay. But well, I was working on it. I found that okay, this is not having any risk zone, any prone area. So I shifted this to this area to make a better site selection. Obviously, it's just for the understanding. Otherwise, the battery energy storage system needs BES project nearby the sub electrical station, and sub electrical station is here only. Like the Orleans is not having any sub electrical station nearby. This is the main and the biggest sub electrical station available in the area. So I thought, okay, we are not providing any layout plan, any forward plan. I'm just here taking a reference so that I can make site selection in the zones so that you guys can better understand. Let me open my QGIS. Yes. Now I downloaded this DEM data here and then created a buffer for this area only so that we can focus in this area only. Now, talking about the GeoFabric data, I went to geofabric.de, then download, then subregion, that is Europe, then again subregion, that is country France, then again, if you know that how you can get the data out of the area, which area, like the location of your project in which area of the France. So either you can go here, just scroll down like this. Okay, we have this area in center. How I can find out? I have Paris here and the point here. So I can go on center. Paris is here. Obviously, my data is in this center. I'll go to center. I'll go and download here. If I'll click here, it will be SHP file downloaded. So I have already downloaded, so I will not be going to download now. So I downloaded the central area there, and it's just to give you an example here, but I'll again load it. Let me load the data again so that you guys can better understand. The center latest free.shp. Now I just need the history save file, and as I know that building, land use, place, railway, road, and water, I just need these. So I'll need water, I need the road, I need railway, I need place. Okay, we'll select both places and place. Then natural, then land use, and then buildings. Open, add, close. Now, if you see here, we have this data. The building data is here out of boundary, like it's for all central region of the France. Land use, yes, we have the land use. Why we need land use? So that we can understand which land is for the forest, which land for the residential, symmetry, farmland, all those information is in the attribute. And why we need the building data? Because this project is for the public only, and it's based on the density of the population. So we should have a building here, because the battery energy storage system is for giving power to the locality, and it defines how many buildings are in the area. Now, why we have these places? We can remove this point layer. Why we have places here? It's because the places covers the environmental data, the environmental impact zones here. You can see there the environmental impact zones here. That's why we downloaded this. Now railway, yes, obviously we need railway because these are having a transportation. This can be one of the transportation mode. We need roads, all the roads, so that it is easy to access all the roads. And then we have the water. It's not waterways, it's actually the water bodies, so that we can find out if there is any water body nearby our location, which we will select. Now to show you guys, these are the data I used to like I make a buffer out of it, not buffer, actually the clip from that data particularly. But to show you guys again, I'll just use it again. I'll process as run as batch process. I'll add all the layers. I need buffer here. I'll be taking the overlay from the buffer. Oh. Building, land use, uh, not natural, I don't need natural. Places, railway, road, and then water. Now I have to save it, because in single process it can be temporary data available, but in the run as a batch process, I have to save. It should be save. I'll just do building, save. Okay. Again, just give me a moment. It's land use. So we can save it as land use. Or we can do one thing. We can just copy this. We can put here and rename it. It should be places.shp. It would be railway, railway. It would be road, and this would be the water. Now I can run as process, batch process. We can see here the processing algorithm 6. So once it's complete, then we'll have these layers here. Once all the six process is completed, then we will have this data here. We can do it one by one also, but also we have to go again and again for that process, or either we can build a model builder to run this process again and again. But it's easy to have a batch processing because we will not be needing any like this again in the same project. We will not be working on the same project. Let's just wait it to complete it. We have the last data, so that's why it's taking more time. Till then, we can go to this geoportal urbanism.gouv.fr. In English, we can say it. And yesterday we click on this area, so that's why it's working on here only. But now we are focusing on this particular area now. So we'll click on it, we'll zoom it. We can find here in the city that UE. Yesterday also I told about the UE. So in the France, there is everything is designed in such a way that these codes define either this area is for the urban, this as this says urban equipment area, John. Now see here, it says natural area. You can't build anything in the natural area, this natural area. Now we are focusing on this area. Now click on the yellow, it says A for agriculture and for natural area, and then this. Now we have this UE. Now if we want to develop something, collective equipment, UAE, mixed mixed economic activity zone. So this area is suitable for our project. This UAE zone is suitable for our project, mixed economic activity zone. Also, this is okay. Now, to identify these zones, we have to identify the location here. So, as we go here, something this area, this area. As you can see here, it's mostly the economic activity zone only. So this is already defined in economic activity zone. Now we have this area here. This is the area we are looking here right now. This is fully equipped here. This is the road. Now this is the road. This is fully equipped. This is fully equipped. Now this one and then this one. This can be accessible for the economic activity zone because it's under the here is we have the railway line and here is we have the national highway. So this area is can be acquired here, here. Right now it's not in the economic zone as here mentioned. This is the plot. It's under the agriculture. So this is not in the economic activity zone, but we can select that location also. And now this is having one more economic activity zone. This is this is the area that is this, and yes, this is the economic activity zone. So they must have assigned this area because you can see here it was under the natural environment impact, but it may be assigned for the government projects. So accordingly, we have to look for the economic activity zones like UAE here. So as we know, like this, if this area we can identify from these roads. So yeah, this is the area. Sector project sector with the predominantly resident sector. No, we are not allowed to do anything here, but UAE. So we have to identify any location which is suitable for the location for this project. So we have one process completed here. This the building one. Let me close this and then start. Then just to identify, just to give you an example, I'm just uh, putting it this the building safe file here. You can see the buffer zone has the clips tool has worked here. So just to give you an example, just to give you an example, I'm showing this. You can see here this is building.shp, and the last one which already was on the QGIS, it's building.gpkg. So the building SHP is the new one which we created. So it is just to give you an example. So now we have this area, we have our point here, the location here. So now go to layer, create layer, and then new save file. We already have a location save file. So we don't need to create a location save file. Otherwise, if we didn't have, we can create a location save file. Excuse me. You can see this location here. Please be aware that I just took this whole area so that I can give you an example to how we can assess the site location. So we can see here that we have the environmental area here. This is the protected area, environmental protected area. We can't use anything in this area. And also we have this flood prone area here. So it's almost near the city, in the city. So we are not using that. So we can remove this flood area here. Okay. But just to give you an example here, we can see here this is the slope area, and it obviously, as the image itself shows, we have these lines here. So this would be a flood prone area affected. We will not be choosing any location inside this area. How we can identify? We can identify by this road and this road, that okay, this is, we will not use it. So talking taking you back to this location here, I'm talking about, just give you an example here. I'm talking about the Orleans city here, and then this location. Okay. O- Orleans city is here. This location. We have this here. So we will not be using any in this location, any point in this location. We can use this city or the upper area or this area. So I'm switching off this layer because it's making QGIS not working properly in that section. Now, if I have to get the suitable area, I can search for the union tool. This is the union tool. Input should be the buffer layer, and then out overlay should be the places. Run it, close it. I think it's not working. Intersect, intersection. Okay. Input layer should be the buffer layer. Overlay should be the places. Then just run, close. Why it's not working properly? But either we can do one thing. I don't know why this tool is not working. We can do one thing. We can just trace it again. If this is the big area, then we have to run a tool only. Okay, just give me 1 minute. I'll do it again. We have to use this area only. So just we can make it in this area only. So we make it. Now we can use intersection, buffers, places, run, close. Now we got the intersection. Okay, sorry, my mistake. We need places and then overlay here is the buffer. Buffer and then places. Run, close. Okay, it's not working properly. Intersection. This should be places. Overlay should be buffer. Run, close. Okay. I don't know why it's not working, but I made it this area. So what we have to do is uh, we have this environmental impact data here, right? This data. So this area, we can't use that area. So we cut it this down and then we select this and export it, save as feature, save as suitable area, suitable area. Now we have suitable area here. Sorry, delete this one. We don't need buffer. We don't need places now. We have to focus on this area only now. Now, for this area, we have this land use data here. So in that land area data, we have to make a intersection. We have to use the input layer as land use, make it the suitable area, and then run, close. Why it's not working here? Intersection. Okay, we have to remove this because we have the data here. We have the data here. Yes. We can remove the buffer also. Now we need to clip actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Uh, Building, land use, places, railway, road, and water from suitable area. Sorry, my mistake. We have to do clip for the land use only. So input would be the suitable area, land use, and then input would be the suitable area. Run. We can fix the geometry from here. Null, fix geometry. Fix geometry, structure, modify all features, close it. Save it. Now, clip. We have to clip from the land use using this clause. Now we clipped the places, the land use. Now in the land use, we have to identify the class. We will not be using symmetry. We will not be using symmetry. We will not be using symmetry. Okay. So from 54 to 14, 14 to 54, 54. Deleted. We delete that. Now open attribute table, allotment commercial, farmland. We don't need farmland. We can't use farmland. There's another option here, F class. Go to farm land. Uh, just give me 1 minute. We can use select by attribute. Select by location. No, 1 second. Forest. We have forest here, grass here. We need to zoom on the grass so that we can understand which. Okay, this grass. No, we can't use it. Grass. Okay. So we just need commercial, and then from commercial to we just doing we just making is it narrow. You can see it. Now we just have to focus these areas. These areas. We just have to focus these areas only. Now. Now we can go to one by one here. We can, like this area, we can have a coordinate here. I think there should be any process of pasting the coordinate, I guess. Search by coordinate. No, or they have. Yes, they have with the coordinate. Now, sector project, I think they don't have anything with that. It's just to narrow down the process. Otherwise, we can do one thing. We also have to check the elevation model here. Go to raster calculator, then select this and create this valid expression. Okay. Now you can see here 0 to 1 value. So let me switch off this area. Okay. Now what we have to do is go to processing, search for the slope, go to raster analysis, slope, input layer is this DEM, elevation, ratio, run, close. Okay, now we have this slope area here. Now for the slope, we have to run the raster calculator. Slope less than 10 degree. Create normal, okay. Now these plots have the slope area. So if I do this, see this is having a slope area more than 10 degree. The white one is not having any slope in it. So we have to find out the big ones here like this. You can see here it's slope here. Also this area, let's check this area. This area, this is having a slope in comparison to this area. So now we have the slope. Now what we have to do is we have to use the raster to vector tool. This raster conversion, raster to vector. Give it the slope. Sorry, this is not having any. This is a temporary layer, so we have to create a lamp layer first. Slope degree. Okay, same. We are using 3857, then we can use 3857. Okay. Now we have the slope degree here. Remove this one. Go to raster to vector, slope degree here. Then run. Now close. Now we got our value here. In the attribute, there is 0 and 1. 0 and 1. You'll find 0 and 1. So according to this, if we are covering every like the full project, full plot, so this one value is not suitable for our position, but this 0 is for our position. So we have all these polygons available here. We can use any of it, most of it, and then This one is also having Friday. Okay. So accordingly, we can find a slope, and these areas are small areas, so it's not affect the full area. So it's not having slope. It's not having under any marking area. We can use all these plots available. Finally, we have to go here and select for the UE location, just like this. Like in the itinerary, this is UAE, and if we go to, we have this area. Okay, just look for this area. So how we can define this is here. Okay, this is road, and the third one. This is this is this polygon. Yeah. So if I delete this, let's example, I delete this area. This area, it says it's have some slopes here. So let's just check here. Go to map. Yes. So it's having same here, but some slope here. Yeah, some slope here. But it's not more than 10 degree, or it's not more than like 20 degree. So we can use it. It can be use it like this, and it's under the UAE. What does it mean here? Mixed economic activity zone. So we have to select like these like this UE, all the mixed economic or the economic activity zone, and then we have to share the coordinates in an Excel file to the end client, and they will decide in those 5 to 6 layers which location they want to use it for their project. Mostly what you have to do is you have to click you have to click this you have to show them that, okay, this is we have the land use here, not this one, there's this one, that okay, so we decided this project based on this location. So this is under the land use, open attribute, go for the selected. It says industrial. S- Take a screenshot of this, that this is under this point one, under this having this economic activities on, or this one, either this one. Just have to take the screenshot. And also make sure that you should select, you should take a screenshot of this also, that okay, we have decided, we have filtered the agriculture farm, we have filtered the residential area, we just took industrial, commercial, retailing areas, retailing plots in the position, and then you just have to share the 4 to 5 location to them based on the analysis. If they want to, if in my case, I never had heard from the client that okay, this is not suitable, or they want to have a slope degree data. You can just do one thing. You can click on it, zoom on any location, click screenshot, or go to the project, create a new printed layout. Let's suppose slope. Okay, add items, add map, select here map. It will render the map here. Most of the client never asks for it, but if they ask, add the north arrow zone here, north arrow here, add the legends on any side of it, mostly prefer this one, so that they can have the access. Okay, this is the data they have used. And just do one thing, go to the item here, go through the item properties here, click on auto updated, and then just use this slope degree one. We don't need these one, minus slope degree. So what this is says, this is says, okay, one is the white one, and then 0 is the black one. So 0 are not suitable areas for it, but the one is. Write a title or add it in the legend, title here, legends. As we don't need these vector layers also here, so we can just minus them. Yes. So legend says that okay, this is the slope degree band 1, 1 to 0. Share this, share this map for their information. That's how we have decided the degree. Just to go to here, export as PDF and share with them.